63rd General Council will now come to order. I said order down there. Sergeants at arms, will you please seat the delegates as quickly as possible? I hope you're ready for a busy and productive meeting. Since we decided you shouldn't be subjected to listening to me the entire GC, we have a master of ceremonies to help us this weekend.
With kind of a quick how to do it course in how we conduct our debates. All right? Notice I got my glasses on here, so I'm not going to make any mistakes on this. All right, please listen up. For those folks especially that have not experienced this before and would like to participate today. Delegates who wish to speak in favor of a resolution or motion must do so from one of the clearly marked pro microphones. Delegates who wish to speak in opposition to a resolution or motion must do so from the con microphone.
Mr. Chairman, under the provisions of Rule 7F1, I move the member benefits resolutions be taken in toto, except for those that delegates wish to withdraw.
Microphone 5.
C.T. Weber, DLC, or excuse me, Chapter 2. There's been a transaction here. I rise to support the amendment and the motion itself. Privatization, is the last thing in the world we need. We need to fight privatization with everything we got in the organization. So we need to spend probably some money on this. It doesn't have to be the full 5,000, but we need to get people involved in the process. We need to, on both the federal and the state level, attack privatization of our retirement system. If we don't do that, what's the organization about? So I support the amendment, and I want to pass that on. Thank you.
I believe we should oppose the amendment as well as the committee motion and go back to the original motion. Thank you.
Let's talk about points of order and points of information. Those can be made at any microphone. Each microphone has a point of order and a point of information placard for easy identification. Because points of order take precedence over debate, a delegate who wants to make a point of order may go to the front of the line and hold up a point of order placard. Now, a spotter up here on the stage will let the president or chair know when a point of order placard has been raised so that the speaker can be immediately recognized. Please remember now that a point of order is an allegation that the rules of order are being violated. It's not a way to get to the head of the line so you can be the first to make your debating points.
Point of order on 4. Fred, if you want to be heard, you should speak into the mic.
Turn it on.
It is on, Fred.
Let it go. In the past, it has always been the practice of the General Council to pull the resolutions that want to be pulled before the vote is taken. Once the vote is taken, you can't pull a resolution because the vote has been accepted. So therefore, you pull the motion out. After you discuss those motions you pulled out, then you take a vote on the following ones. That has been past practice.
That is not consistent with Robert's Rules of Order. But you're going to get a chance to pull anything you want to pull, Fred. Okay. If it will make people happier, the purpose of Robert's Rules is to move the agenda. The purpose for the motion to move in toto is so we don't debate those things for which there is no opposition. However, if it will move the agenda better, we will ignore Robert's Rules and allow anybody to pull anything they want right now. How's that?
Delegate with a question should line up with the pro or con speakers at one of the microphones. Now, once you're at the front of the line and you've waited and gone through the process, he or she should hold up a point of information placard and, of course, wait to be recognized. Remember, a point of information is a question that you need to have answered so you can understand and follow the debate. For example, you might want to ask something like, say you're confused, what's the motion on the floor? Or are we on amendment or main motion? What page are we on? Those types of things. A point of information is not to be used to debate or to ask a rhetorical question.
What's your point of information on 6?
Point of information from Burke Clark, Chapter 16. You said that the voting in total meant the passage of all, or adoption of all resolutions. It's not the adoption of the resolutions, the adoption of the committee's recommendation, is it not?
That is correct. And if I said all resolutions, I misspoke. Microphone 4, point of information.
Yes. Could you tell us, just for those of us that are swimming in paper, you know, the committee recommendations, you know, what each one is, and whether the committee recommended that it be passed
Okay.
or rejected?
Fair enough. Dave, will you do that, please?
Resolutions will be displayed on the large screens. If you wish to amend a resolution, please put your amendment in writing and promptly give it to the Sergeant-at-Arms to deliver to the podium. The Sergeants-at-Arms at each table will have a supply of forms for this very purpose. So please, be sure to identify clearly which resolution you wish to amend, along with your name and the chapter DLC number. Finally, to assist the court reporter, who, by the way, is recording these proceedings verbatim, please give your name and chapter DLC number when addressing the General Counsel.
Microphone 4.
Dave Hart, DLC 764. I'd like to amend to include a positive program to involve the membership to write these letters, and for the price of the total cost not to exceed $5,000 by the association. This is worth at least $5,000 to all of us. Do I have a second?
Is there a second? Mike Grosky is the second. And I have been told that the court reporter is having problems with the names, so let's slow him down and give it to him again.
Where we are, I couldn't believe that I started this ruckus here. That we've accepted these in toto for years. We've never had any real beef about them. These, for the most part, these were innocuous resolutions, especially the ones with honorariums.
Microphone 4.
Yes, I'd like to call for the question for all matters before the House.
Motion to cut off debate on all matters before the House, if it is adopted, would say that we immediately vote on the amendment. We then immediately vote on the motion either as originally presented or amended. So are there 300 seconds to cut off debate? I see 300 seconds. All those in favor of cutting off debate, raise your yes card. Opposed, raise your nose. You can tell this is a union. Debate has been cut off. Actually, it just got handed to me. The amendment is to add a Resolve C that CSEA coordinate a letter writing campaign directed to the above state and federal government officials in cooperation with the affiliates. Estimated cost not to exceed $5,000. On the amendment, all those in favor, raise your cards. Opposed? The ayes have it. On the amendment on the motion as amended, so it's the committee report with this additional amendment. All those in favor, raise your yeses. Opposed? Raise your nose. The ayes have it. The amended report is adopted. Move on to 2, please.